Wagwan viewers and subs, welcome back to class. Alright guys, so what we have here is the wiper blades. We have all the moldings. These are chrome, by the way, and they were painted with some trim black. So we're gonna show you exactly how to remove the paint and get fresh paint on there. We're gonna plastic dip them, by the way. We also have the side skirts here, and we're gonna get these painted. They're all going black, by the way. This one is gonna get trim paint. So we're gonna show you how to scuff it up, what grit to use, how to clean them up and get them painted. All right guys, so instead of sanding these, you can just get some thinner on a piece of rag or your scuff pad and it'll come right off. What you wanna do is though, you just wanna make sure that you don't let the thinner sit too long on these black plastic pieces because it might start to eat it up. Just like that, you just wipe it off right afterwards. And that is all it takes to get that paint off of here to get it ready for some plastic dip. When doing plastic dip, you really don't have to sand the part. You can just plastic dip right over it. All you gotta do is clean it. All right guys, so as for the wiper blades, all you gotta do is get some scuff pad. This is the 400 grit maroon scuff pad, and you just give it a slight scuff. No need to go crazy like you're trying to get the whole thing completely down to metal or chrome. You just want to give it a slight scuff to where the trim paint will adhere properly. Now if you have little chips like this that needs to be feathered out, you can just grab some 600 or 400 sandpaper and smooth it all out. Alright guys, so if you don't have the DA to go ahead and sand them down, you can always use a scuff pad or some 400 or 600 grit sandpaper and it'll do the job just the same. Now if you find yourself with little chips and stuff like that, then you can go ahead and fill it with some combi or body filler if you have to, but not an excessive amount. Just use the body filler just like you would use the putty. And once again, no need to go crazy, just a slight scuff to make sure that the paint sticks to it. Once you got them sanded or scuffed down, what you want to do is make sure you clean them. Anything that you're going to paint, make sure you clean them before you paint them. Otherwise, you're gonna run into issues such as fish eyes or contaminations. That's going to make your paint job look awful. So I'm cleaning them down with a rag and some wax and grease remover. You could literally do this anywhere on earth. As you can see, I can still pick up some dirt on there. That's what you want to get off before you start to paint or plastic dip. It is best to use a gloves while you clean to avoid putting any fingerprints inside your paint. So what I'm doing is not even the right way, guys, so I apologize. But I'm trying not to touch it at all. Now if you want to save yourself the trouble of peeling off the paint, what you can do is grab some tape and just place it onto these green parts or any other part that you don't really need the plastic dip to be on. This would only take like a couple seconds. Before you start, go ahead and shake the can vigorously Like all cans, they tell you to shake it vigorously. And here are a few things that they have on the can, guys. It's peelable, easy to remove from most surfaces when you're ready. It's flexible, it won't crack or chip or become brittle. Now guys, to prevent spotting, right, when it's like bursting out and like it's spitting, you gotta keep on shaking it while you spray. Otherwise it's gonna start, you're gonna get some big ugly chunks on it and it's not gonna look good. Here goes a little tack coat on here. Let this sit for about 4 to 5 minutes and then you can go ahead and apply more coat. I want to say 4 coats should be sufficient enough to get the look that you want. And this is what they look like after 4 coats of plastic dip. As you can see here, guys, it look really good. It goes on a little grainy and ugly, but once it dries out and it flashes, it becomes nice and smooth with a nice matte look to it. One thing I must mention, guys, if you do tape off stuff that close or attached to your part and you taped it, removed it as soon as you're done. Let's keep it moving. Now I'm going to do the wiper blades now after they're finished sanded and you get clean. Everything is the same process. However, this is not plasti dip, this is trim paint. I got these cans from AutoZone. Walk into AutoZone and you can pick up a couple cans of these, or if you want to go ahead and order some online, you can get them on Amazon. I'll leave a few links in the description. So guys, it's the same rule apply here. You put on a light coat, a light to medium wet coat on the first, and then from there on you can just apply it wet, or you can continue medium wet if you like to. And with that, guys, this is the conclusion of this complete car restoration. I hope you guys learned a lot throughout this series. I'll make a playlist with all the videos so you guys can find them a lot easier. But before you go, I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. And I'm gonna go show you now what the car looks like, all put together, buffed, washed, and it's looking really good. Let's go take a look.